You swished your hair?
Huh?
You swished your
I
hair?
don't know. What's my hair look like? Whoa, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's just how it was out of the shower, I guess.
It does that.
Hi, Rick.
Sometimes.
Maybe I'll put on my
Oh.
Hulk hat. Hey guys, crew, long way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we are back with Supergirl.
Episode
This episode 6, right?
6.
Yeah, this is episode 6.
Oops.
Last episode, we had some stuff with Edge and lead poisoning.
And no Tube Man.
What?
There's no Tube Man.
Yep. The tubes have not been untied. Or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we had lead poisoning and Lena and Kara and Samantha all working together.
And then there's also James and Lena.
Button heads. And we had a poll. And the poll was, do you think Edge will push Supergirl into killing him? 33% said yes, and 66% said no.
Aw,
That's a total of 99%.
Because everyone thinks that Kara's such a goody-goody two-shoes.
I mean, we do have a new Supergirl logo, and the Supergirl logo is darker. Could this season be darker? Could she kill somebody? Let's see what the comments said about all that. Kevin said, I think he might try at some point, but she will not do it. Ryan says, I don't think she will actually do it, but maybe Mon-El could come back and do it.
Ooh.
Oh, no, and stop her.
Oh. Ooh.
Andrew says, I believe he will, and I think it will involve Ruby. That's the girl that you like so much.
Yeah. Kids and TV shows.
AB said, if Supergirl ever crosses the line of cold-blooded murderer, I hope it's not because of a douchebag like Edge.
Yeah.
Like something more, something worse.
Something worth it.
What if a bomb goes off unless he dies? And you kill him.
And Felicity dies.
What?
Did you say a bomb goes off and Felicity dies?
No, I said a bomb goes off unless he dies.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, Felicity's in another
And Felicity
thing.
dies, and then you kill him.
Flashback said, I think he will. The darker tone this season would fit and even might set up the reason why Samantha might pick up the glove against Supergirl. Steven said, both Supergirl and Superman have made the choice that above anything else, a hero can't take a life, or they are not a hero. In fact, they both would say to anyone going down that path that it would not make them any better than a bad guy. I think more than likely Morgan Edge, I was going to say Morgana. More than likely Morgan Edge would put himself into a dangerous position where he needs to be saved and help either won't or can't come. Okay. All right, I think that's good. I think we're all set for the poll. And I don't know what's going to happen this episode, so let's find out if there's some tube men.
Ooh, Tube Men.
Now we can never start. Oh yeah.
I'm going home.
We're going home. And that could lead him back home. Cool car. Do you think that's Jean's spaceship?
I like that.
That was red, wasn't
Backup
it?
plan.
We're home, going inside, and ignore everybody.
Look at the coloring. It's just such a happy, like,
Yeah, very happy.
I'm sorry I broke the imaginary rules for a weekend that I didn't ask for.
Then I'm not going to try to help you anymore.
Good. Great.
Fine.
they sleep better here.
Good night. 10 years ago.
Flashback? Young Kara? Young Alex?
To wake up? I'm not kidding. Last call.
Wow.
Kind of looks pretty good,
Good
doesn't it?
casting or CGI?
It's not CG.
Kara looks good. Alex looks...
Cheater.
Open the freaking door!
All right. Midvale High Stallions.
Wow, she really looks...
I think she looks a lot like Kara.
Danvers. Earth to Miss Danvers.
Ooh, how would you not be paying attention to that?
Earth 2.
Sorry, what did you say?
What?
Who was the general? Bravo, Miss Danvers.
She acts like Alex.
Try and
Turning
keep
to
up.
page 37, This is an account.
Uh-oh. That's just Kara.
Showing off.
Oh!
So mean.
Try and keep up. Kenny, over here.
Aw.
Kenny, something gonna trip.
Oh, Kenny, you're someone so smart. You're so clumsy, man.
Yep.
Settle.
So clumsy.
Come on, Jake. Jake, enough.
Yeah, but the asthma is what gets me the girls.
Kenny Lee.
Look at that. That
Wish I
looks...
could be
It
invisible.
looks a lot like her, doesn't it? I think it looks good.
Can't say or do anything without her
Hasn't do
blowing
that.
up at me.
So come around. Meet me at the clearing off of Highbury Road at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Look at her. She's so cute. Just being all coy.
Like the fish.
Welcome, Car Danvers, to the spectacle of the stars.
I really like your telescope.
Yeah. You'd be surprised what this thing sees.
I like your telescope too, babe.
Later.
I'm glad you're my friend.
You too.
Just, just flies off the log. Uh-oh. What happened to
What
him?
happened?
That's my friend.
Excuse me, miss. Kara.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny. Well, someone did.
Oh, she's gonna punch him. Punch him. Do it. Oh, leave the glasses on, no.
Doesn't matter now.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right. He called his fucking pot. He said he would tell. That's why I was always giving him crap.
That's what my assumption is, right? If the telescope's missing, he said he could look and then take pictures automatically to his laptop, right?
Yeah. That's how they saw the picture on. Oh.
What the hell?
Why aren't your glasses
It
on?
happens sometimes when I get scared.
Maybe one night Kenny saw something he shouldn't have.
Maybe he took a picture of it.
We have to find that laptop.
It's too dark.
For me.
I should have been a detective.
Why would they leave it?
Maybe he hid the laptop.
Oh, snap.
I got it.
After being outside all night, I can't believe it's even on.
Clark has a friend named Chloe who might be able to help. She really loves weird tech stuff like this.
What?
She even has this whole wall of weird.
Like blonde?
I have no idea what any of that
Like,
means,
oh,
but Senator's
Chloe.
a drive of everything.
Blonde?
His dad was acting weird. Maybe it was him.
Hello, darkness.
His dad?
Try his email.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Is that Josie?
And Mr. Bernard.
Hey, there's your teacher you liked.
Ooh, I guess she liked him too. I can't believe she's confronting her.
I have another one.
This is none of your business.
Is Mr. Bernard angry?
His name is Samuel.
Wait, do you think
I love him.
Oh.
He loves me.
you are delusional?
I'm 17. In 5 years, nobody will even care about the age
In
difference.
5 years, he'll be halfway through his sentence for statutory rape.
She's good for a
Are we done
teenager.
here?
No,
Just stay out of it.
like Kenny should have. I'm
Gotta
so
kill her
mad.
quick.
I feel sorry. Well, I do too, but she should want to help Kenny at least.
This is the first time we've walked home together.
And work together.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, you suck less than a lot of people today.
Oh, she's flying. I didn't realize she could fly already.
I don't think she knew either.
Dark colored 4-door sedan.
It was Mr. Bernard.
Mom?
What?
Huh?
This is never gonna be home. I hate it here. I hate school. I just want to live with Clark and be super.
You've got a second chance here.
And that's why.
It wasn't him then.
No, unless she was with them. Whenever it
They
happened.
said the dad made a weird face. Could it have been the dad? The dad wouldn't have killed his son.
Josie
right?
was with Bernard this afternoon. She was there when he got arrested. When you scared someone enough that they came after us, they're not gonna stop.
Who else knew that they had
What
information?
happened down there? No powers.
There had to have been another picture then or something. Like, look on the laptop for more information.
They already turned it in,
Sheriff
didn't
Collins, it wasn't Mr. Bernard. He was with Josie all afternoon.
they? Unless
Now,
it's
did
him.
Josie tell you that? Because between you and me, she's saying just about anything to keep that teacher out of trouble.
Chloe!
Chloe!
Don't have a picture of the sheriff. That's so
You
cool.
and Cara are quite the little detectives. You ever think about going into law enforcement?
She's
No,
doomed.
not really. The science
Yeah,
is
she's probably gonna die right now.
Well, if you ever want to trade in your microscope for a badge, you let me know.
Okay, come on, come on. Planets, galaxies, yada, yada, yada. Drug deal?
Oh,
Holy crap.
So where's that magical laptop full of evidence, Alex?
Cool, just tell Mom I'll be home after the game.
oh, please say you noticed something
Oh.
wrong.
Come on, you gotta do something.
I can't believe he's killing kids.
Screw it.
It's so
I
weird.
saw
I didn't
you.
expect her to be able to fly.
Should have kept that telescope up in the sky. Not that anyone could hear you.
Someone's listening right now. Someone who can hear every single word you say, every time you breathe. Can you feel it? She's coming. I'm down here!
Ooh, that was good. I like that.
Are you okay? Duh. I knew you would come.
Oh.
And he didn't tell. The last time I saw him, he tried to kiss me. I panicked. But if you were here,
Oh my God. What?
That's the telescope.
Telescope.
Found in the sheriff's car. Mrs. Lee thought you two should have it.
Aw.
I think it's a thank you. For what it's worth, I am so proud of both of you.
Can I use the bathroom first tomorrow?
Sure.
That was the same car as John had,
Sandwiches,
right?
sparkling water, and
Whenever he was the
He was
law.
an agent
the
10 years
best.
ago.
think about what I said.
Did I
Message?
John says to head straight back to the DEO, and if we scratch his car, he'll put us in containment.
Thought it was his
Good
car.
job.
Why? I'm a great driver.
You almost killed us twice coming up here.
That possum came from nowhere.
Jeez. Come on.
You're driving so slow. Get away. That's it. All right.
That was just a fun episode.
Alrighty.
Oh, I thought you said Melanie.
No, this is Midvale.
I'm like, why did you write my name?
Why did I write your name?
Want to yell at me, but not on camera. Melanie.
Shut up. Alrighty. So I don't know if that really progressed like our main story arc or anything, but it gave us a little bit more background on Kara and like her relationship with Alex,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
We've seen little bits of like them as kids before, but like her like ripping the door off that car before it exploded, saving that kid or baby or whatever.
Yeah. Little flashbacks. Different little actress, right?
That was different. Yeah, that was when she was younger, I think.
I don't remember timeline of what all they've shown,
But no, like, I don't know. This little story was fun. I liked it. The one girl I was staring at her, I'm like, that's Erica, I think, right? Because I haven't seen her really, except for like the little flashbacks they've had of like her seeing her mom, because they've changed the actress now,
yeah.
and she played Lois back in Smallville.
Yeah.
So like I'm looking at her, I'm
now.
like, I'm pretty sure that's her, but like, she just looks so different from what I remember of the Smallville episodes I've seen that I'm like,
I I know, I felt embarrassed. Like, she was standing there, and I could feel like it's someone I should recognize. But I was like...
Well, she ran at her like, Mom. I'm like, okay, so that's gotta be Erica. But I'm like, I just don't recognize her that much. Like, it's weird. But she ended up being John, which was interesting. So I wonder if that was like... I don't know. I don't know how that would have happened if they would have called, like, Hank and said something. He's like, I'll send someone to tell her. Or what. But
well,
I thought it was interesting that he's looking over her, you know?
Yeah. And my question was, why would he choose the mom? But I guess, like, whenever they got the ship, didn't they unlock the videos and stuff of the mom talking? So he probably didn't know that that was actually her mom. He probably just knew that's the only kryptonite that he's seen, so maybe... yeah.
But no, I think, I mean, choosing the mom, I mean, I think it's easier to hear advice from, like, something like that.
I know, but her mom is dead. I don't want to see my dead mom standing in front of me if it's not really my mom. I'd be crying. Like,
Yeah, but you can't have it be your mom. But, like, she doesn't think Earth is home. Having a familiar face will make it easier to hear information, I think. Like, at first I was like, maybe it's the aunt. I don't know why, but maybe somehow it's the aunt.
Because she went through an actress change also.
Well, I mean, she would have had to, right?
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I thought that was interesting. I also really liked that they brought in Chloe.
Okay, so is Chloe also in the cartoons, or is it just
Chloe
Smallville?
was created for Smallville.
Smallville only?
She was a Smallville character, and then after that, they brought her into, like, some comics and different iterations and whatnot, but she was created in Smallville.
So...
Chloe Sullivan.
This means that this is now tied in with Smallville?
No, that's not what it means. It means that they brought in a character that was originally from Smallville, but like I said, she's had comics and different things as well.
Gotcha.
But, like, you know, Lois Lane and Lana Lang and all them had been in movies and comics and different things before, but I'm quite certain Chloe was made for Smallville, and then from that, whenever they did different comics and stuff like that afterwards, like, they had some Smallville comics and stuff, she got into those, and I think they brought her into a few, like, other Superman comic books.
Gotcha. So probably not specifically.
Yeah, it's not necessarily
Smallville.
saying that Smallville, like, that's not like the Superman we have in here is supposed to be the Tom Welling Superman or nothing like that, but...
Gotcha.
But no, I just like that they brought her in.
Yeah, because she was always... I haven't seen all of the seasons of Smallville. I've seen primarily the first few before it was taken off of Netflix.
Gotcha.
And she was always one of my favorites because she was just fun, quirky.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm assuming, I mean, it may not be Chloe Sullivan, but I feel like it would have to be because they also made, like, she was good at being
techie.
Yeah, like, she was breaking the encryption and stuff like that, which she was very computer-oriented and hackery kind of person, you know? That was, like, her big thing.
And knew the identity of a superhero.
I mean, eventually, yeah.
Being, like, you know, as an important detail. Well, I guess friends of Clark, but...
Casting for the girls, I thought, was pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought that the young Kara looked a lot like Kara.
Oh, I know. That's why, like, whenever she first woke up, I'm like, they had to, like, digitally alter her face to make her look more like Kara.
No.
But no, she just looked pretty much like Kara.
Alex was kind of close, but I thought more than that, like, her mannerisms and acting was very similar to Alex's. And I thought Kara's did pretty well, too, like, especially when they got mad and whatnot. So,
yeah.
As far as that, I liked that.
It was good casting. I appreciated that.
I don't know if there were any other tie-ins to other, like, Supergirl, Superman references or anything. Whenever they said, like, Kenny Lee and Lloyd Lee, I kept feeling like that was something.
Yeah.
Because the names sound familiar, but I'm not sure. Like, Lloyd Lee sounds familiar, but maybe it's something else.
And Midvale High?
Well, yeah, that's where she went to school. Because he went to Smallville, and she went to Midvale. So, that works. Other than that, I don't have too much else. It was I'm pretty sure it's just kind of a one-off episode. Like, I don't foresee too much coming from this into the future, but it's possible, maybe. And everything else, they gave us a few things, like mentioning Chloe and stuff like that, that maybe something could come later on.
Alexa's suit. They mentioned
Yeah, they did
Alexa's
mention
suit.
about... did they say about Superman just caught Lex Luthor?
Is that what they were talking about?
I'm not 100% sure what they were saying. They said something about like Superman, Lex Luthor, and then she was going on about him and the Lexo suits and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. I like that they're dropping some of that. But this may have been like, I'm not sure when he caught Lex Luthor and put him in prison. Like how much time between, like she was 15 here, I think they said.
So only a year after she came to Earth, because she was 14 when she came to Earth?
I think she was 13 when she came to Earth.
13? Oh, okay.
I don't know, it may be closer than that, because after she came to Earth, that's when Hank came and took away the dad for Kara to be able to stay there.
Yeah.
And then at some point is when they would have traded spots, because this has already been some time when Hank Henshaw is no longer Hank and he's now John.
Yeah.
Which is when he would have said that I will, watch over your girls. That's probably why he came in. So I like that kind of ties in and fits in with there too. So
yeah.
There has to be like Kara came to Earth, and then her dad went with Hank Henshaw, which would have been the real Hank Henshaw, right?
Yeah.
And then Hank Henshaw would have used him to try to hunt down this alien from Mars, which would have been John. And then they would have had their tussle, and Hank would have died. And then John would have taken Hank's shape. And I think they didn't. Isn't that when they thought he died?
Whenever their dad died?
Yeah.
Right?
Right? And then he said, I will take care of your little girls. I think that's when it happened, because they thought he was dead, right? And then he showed up alive.
No, I think we assumed that he was dead.
No, they had a tussle. Hank fell off a cliff, and the dad got stabbed. Jeremiah got stabbed in the stomach. And Hank said that he would take care of his little girls. But somehow he survived, and so did Hank. I forget exactly how.
Yeah,
so anyway, they would have been gone, so he wouldn't have had that, and he's watching over the little girl. So I like that he's there trying to keep the little girls safe. So.
Man, sweet.
But then you also see Alex like resenting Kara because she had a perfect life with two parents and not one parent.
Being the only child.
So.
And not having any siblings and not knowing how to share anything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it would be a huge shock.
So.
But I also have written down that this whole episode was about Kara trying to become human again. Like, well, not the whole episode. Let me rephrase that. This episode ended up being about Kara as a teenager trying to be human again.
Not again. Trying to be human.
For the first time. Okay. So.
Are you relating that to her talking about I'm not human and stuff, and her like, well, you need to mourn and yada yada and all that? Is that what you're referring to with her loss of Monel?
Yep.
So it connects in with what's going on now with her losing Monel, and she's like, I'm not human.
So they came back to home, so hopefully she can reconnect with her human side again. So maybe we'll be seeing more of her human Kara coming up in future episodes.
Okay. Guys, we're going to move on to our Q&As. You can do hashtag Supergirl Q&A, and it's at BlindWaveProd. Usually we film Supergirl typically the night after airing. So it'd be Tuesday night when it usually airs Monday night, just because that's when Melanie and I can usually get together, because we can't usually get together in the morning. Sometimes it varies a little bit, so you usually have at least like a day to be able to get in your Q&As. On most shows, usually we do it the morning after. So, for example, Flash and Legends, when we watch that, we usually film our stuff the next morning, which doesn't give you quite as much time. Rebels is a little different. Rebels we usually do, I think it's like 9 hours after it. So anyway, let's move on to our Q&As now that we've covered some of that stuff. Lover of Sashimi said, do you have a spot or place that you can run away to have a little bit or a lot of R&R after a hard week or day? And if you don't want to name the spot/place aloud, just say yes. That way we don't give it away.
Do you, Aaron?
I guess my computer. Usually like playing games or something like that. I don't know what else I really do. I don't really have like another spot. Back at home when I lived with my parents, I used to have like a spot in the woods I would go to sometimes. That's it.
I really wish I did.
Melanie has the bathroom.
I'd say the bathroom, but the door doesn't shut, so even the 1-year-old can still come in. And I don't even get that time alone.
There you go. Pepsi Queen, do you have any bad or traumatic memories from your childhood? It's okay if you don't want to share one of them, I understand. And in place of that, an answer of a simple yes will work.
Yes.
Yes? The first thing that came to mind was having to do a blood drawing. Where they had to draw like 4 vials of blood. And I remember like moving my feet a lot to try to like take my mind off of like them having to stick a needle into me. And the nurse lady was like, if you don't stop moving, I will not do this. And we had to do it because it was for some kind of testing thing, and we were supposed to get money for it. It was a C8 test thing. Yeah. And I was just like, all right. So I stopped moving my legs. I felt like my legs moving wasn't like making anything else. I was just like tapping my toes, you know? And like she was like, you don't stop it, I won't do this. And I was like, oh, God. And I hated it. And then after we were done, I passed out and I woke up and like everyone was just staring at me. So I had that. And after that one, I had another one that came to mind that it's probably more traumatic than that, or bad memory than that. So, all right, Speed King and Danny both have. Danny says that was a nice tie into Smallville with Chloe and Wall of Weird reference. Do you think we will get any more Smallville references? And Speed King says that Smallville reference was awesome. I love Chloe. Have you guys seen Smallville? So I did get the reference. Huh?
That's an older Chloe.
So I did get the Chloe reference. I've seen like 3 seasons, I think, of Smallville. I'm pretty sure I remember the last episode I saw, and I don't want to say it out loud in case of spoilers. But, and then all of a sudden, like, I was behind on it. I know that. Eric and Shane were like, Aaron, you're going to watch this with us. I'm like, what is it? He's like, it's the finale of Smallville.
Oh my gosh, you watched
So I watched the finale of Smallville with him at like Shane's place and had no idea really what was going on. And of course, the whole buildup of Smallville is that he's going to become Superman.
Yeah.
So I remember it all ending with like him, like, you know, pulling his shirt and having the Superman logo and stuff like that, and running on a rooftop, just like in the classic like movies and that kind of stuff. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I've seen the journey. And I just never went back to watching the rest of them. So I think I saw like 3 seasons.
I saw probably about 3 seasons, but while I worked at the ER on night shift, I think it was USA that would play repeats of them. Like
ABC Family?
I don't think it was ABC Family. Isn't it USA that plays like all the old shows?
No. I don't think so. I don't think USA would be... I don't think USA always played or was it TNT?
Maybe TNT.
TNT always played The Adventures of Lois and Clark with Jeremiah.
Yeah, I've seen some of those too, but it was primarily Smallville that I was watching.
I'm pretty sure they reran on ABC Family.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
Pretty sure.
Night shift
that's
at
how
the ER.
That's how I'd seen some of them. I don't think they would have, but they could have played them on USA, because Smallville was originally a CW show, and then I'm pretty sure I saw some on like the ABC Family like station.
Gotcha. I mean,
but I don't know if it's been syndicated to play on USA. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know.
Lots of TV watching. That's all I did.
Joey said maybe it's the Chloe fanboy in me, but would you love to see Allison Mack, which played Chloe from Smallville, guest star on Supergirl? Yeah.
Yes.
Chloe was my favorite character in Supergirl or Super Smallville. So, I would love to have Allison Mack come in and play anything. I don't care what it was.
Like, I always rooted for her to be an actual love interest for Superman, even though I know how it turns out. But
yeah.
I always liked her better than Lana Lane.
Me too.
By far.
But yeah, she was my favorite on the series, so to have her show up as whatever, just like they've done with a lot of the other ones. You know, they had Terry Hatcher, and they've had Dean Cain, is that his name? You know, as Jeremiah. Mm-hmm. And like just different characters from different Superman versions. Erica was Lois in Smallville. So having all these characters, have her show up and be.
Why don't they have Lana Lane show up? She's a CW star.
Lana Lang?
Yeah.
You mean like the actress?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is she in something else?
Well, I don't know if it's still running, but Beauty and the Beast or whatever that show was.
Don't know it, but
anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't want Lana. I would love Allison. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I'd be fine with
that'd
that.
That'd be better.
Xavier said, did the writers forget that Kara didn't know if she could fly or not in the first episode?
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking.
See, I didn't remember that, but I was like, really? She can fly already? Because I thought that, especially like Clark, and I thought her, like, they weren't good at flying or didn't know they could fly until they were like older. Like I know, like Smallville, for example, like he can jump really high, like she did in the forest when she was like going after. She didn't fly there; she jumped. So like she could have jumped. Or,
made me think of Superboy.
Or like that running fast, like she ran fast to the bathroom. She could have ran fast like that. She's not as fast as the Flash on foot, but like doing something like that to cover ground. But yeah, I was kind of surprised that I thought maybe the hovering. Like, they were going to stop, and she was, like, you know, it was an intense moment, and she was hovering off the bridge.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
But then they just let her fly.
Yeah, and showed pictures of her flying, like Kenny Lee.
Yeah, when did that happen?
So
she was just out flying somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Shoot. She was jumping through the woods. Why wasn't she flying through the woods if she's already been flying?
I don't know.
I'm confused now. Yeah, timeline.
Shire folk, what did you and your siblings bond over when you were younger? Donkey Kong. I remember me and my sister used to spend like a lot of time playing Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. And for some reason, when we were younger, we didn't listen to the music of it, like the audio. So we would turn off the music, and then we would play the Backstreet Boys' greatest hits while we played Donkey Kong Country. So I often relate Backstreet Boys songs to Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong to Backstreet Boys. And there's also some songs, her and I would play James Bond, like multiplayer, and we would just put on like a now greatest hits. So there's some songs, I don't know what they are, but there's certain songs that when I hear them like randomly like on the radio, I automatically think of James Bond. Yeah. And they have nothing to do, it could be like a Gwen Stefani song or something like that, I don't know what it is, but it would just play and I'd be like, oh, James Bond. Like, why do I think of James Bond? And it's because of that.
That's funny. For us, it would have been like horses and mucking stalls and like being able to hang out with each other while we're going through all the misery of dealing with all the poop and the cold and the horse shows. Yeah, I mean, well, what else do you do when it's like 20 degrees out and you got to get ready for a show?
Just be miserable. Don't connect then. Dang. All right. Garrett Price, did you enjoy the young Kara and Alex actresses, and do you hope to see more flashbacks to young Kara in the future?
Yeah, I think I would love to see that. Especially, they did such a good job. I'm so proud of these two actresses.
I think the casting for it was really done well. If we have some past ones, like maybe if we had past shots like once a season, maybe
once in a while, not like era
maybe
flashbacks.
Twice a season. Like I don't think we need it too much unless it actually has like major significance. Which I'm not saying this doesn't. I don't feel like it does yet. I feel like it's just a little like character kind of development and moment and more background and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, you know, we could have something like that in the future, which would be cool. I wouldn't mind it. I like having some background, but I don't want to detract from like, or let's have like 3 of these flashback episodes in a season and it fills up our main storyline because we don't know what else we're going to do. I want to see the storyline and where it's going.
That, and I also don't like, oh, Kara can do this. And let me show you why. 10 years ago. Like, I don't like new things coming out of the blue.
Yeah.
Just to be, you know, explained by a flashback.
Yeah.
So, but Arrow does a great job with flashbacks. And keep it on Arrow.
You don't have to worry about it anymore. Crusader also said, is that girl related to Melissa Benoist? Because they look so much alike. Great casting.
Right?
So, yeah, good job.
Except she had brown eyes instead of blue eyes. But that's why she had contacts.
There you go. 16-bit couple, do you think Clark's friend Chloe is Chloe Sullivan from Smallville? I do, which is why I'm going to say Edgar. Are you excited Chloe Sullivan is now in some way in the Arrow universe?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Oh, and the Arrow universe. I didn't even think about that. I'm just excited for like Supergirl. Well, but Chloe and Felicity.
No.
Yeah.
She's in a different planet. She's not over there. But she is in some way in the Arrow universe. But she's still on this Earth. She's not in the Arrow Earth.
She's smart enough to transfer.
Let's see. I don't know. Crusader said, is it just me or does it look like Erica Durant has had some plastic work done? She may have. Like I said, I was pretty sure it was her whenever it first happened, especially when she was like, Mom, but I thought maybe I haven't seen her in a long time since Smallville, and I kind of like, whenever they had that flashback dream thing, right? And she turned around, I'm like, Lois? Because I'm like, Lois first thing I saw in my head, but like, it looks like her. But to me, I was like, I wouldn't, when that one showed up, I wasn't like, Lois? I was like, Mom, okay. So is that Erica? Like, I was questioning it in my head. Matt says, who are you most looking forward to see interact with other teams in crossover episode? Is there anybody from any shows that we watch that you're interested in seeing interact that maybe we haven't had interact yet?
I'm trying to think of who all has not interacted yet.
Well, even if we have had them interact. You know, like Flash and Supergirl may be fun still. They've been fun. We've had it a few times.
Ooh.
Joe.
Alex and Sarah.
Okay. She is, she needs a rebound. I was going to say Jean and Diggle. Diggle always acts weird over new freaky things, and I think this Martian alien that can transform into whatever he wants to look like would really fuck with Diggle.
I would love that.
I think that would be really fun. That would be my favorite thing to do. Lover Sashimi says, between the two of you, who's a better driver?
Between us?
Mm-hmm. AKA
Me.
the one who won't cause damage to the car.
Me? Of course.
I don't know. She always worries me when she drives.
I have never damaged my car. Aaron has hit like 3 deer.
Deer don't count. They don't. Hey, remember the one that did a barrel roll over your car?
Oh my gosh.
When I hit it?
You like almost completely totaled my car
No,
with a freaking deer.
I didn't. We were in a low car and it was running, and I hit like the front legs of it, and it went over us and another car coming the other direction.
It fell in front of a cop car coming the other direction.
Whatever. It went over him. It was fine. But I'm the better driver. Like, I don't know if Melanie could drive through like crazy busy streets. Like, she gets worried going to Columbus sometimes driving.
Well, that's because I'm always driving the huge expedition.
Yeah,
where you can't
and I
see.
drive the huge expedition in there. Then you got Atlanta. Would you drive in Atlanta?
I would not drive in Atlanta.
So, me.
Not while there's tons of construction in what we did. Yeah, no.
I Heart Chicken Noodle Soup said, Aaron, would you make Melanie be your partner in crime in solving one of your friend's murders? Or would you not get involved at all and let the police handle it?
Well, for one, you would get involved. But for two...
I don't think I'd choose you. I don't think I'd be like, partner in crime, I mean you. Like, no, I don't think I'd do that.
Why? I'd have all the knowledge.
What knowledge?
Common
Medical,
sense.
no. Medical stuff I'd go for
How do you
Melanie.
spell there? That's the question he asked me today.
Hey, no, I didn't ask how you spelled there. I asked which there am I needing, because it was a tricky question. It was a tricky question. Okay?
Is there a pie that you like?
Is there a pie that you like? I was leaning towards EIR. And I'm like, it just doesn't seem right because I don't know.
Wait.
But there also wasn't I wasn't asking like, is there a pie over there? Anyway, let's see. What else we got? Man, we've had a lot of this. There's some oh my god, you killed Kenny jokes.
Oh gosh, yeah, they did kill Kenny.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, Magnus says the name the FBI agent gave Carl was Noelle Neal. This was the name of the actress that played Lois Lane in the Superman serials back in the 40s.
Oh,
Well, thank you, Magnus. I did not know that.
That's really neat. What was the name? Noelle
Neal. Perry Van Wessel says, so Smallville is part of the Arrow universe. I don't believe so. I think you can say that a person named Chloe, who is friends with Clark, is in the Arrow universe. But to say that Smallville as a show would not be. I mean, we know Smallville as a location is.
Yeah.
But we can't say like the Tom Welling Smallville is part of Arrowverse at all.
Even though I would melt if we would see Tom Welling as Superman.
Okay. Arda said, Melanie's gonna cry so much.
I surprisingly did not cry that much during this episode. They're teenagers, not little kids.
Alrighty. Let's see. I guess the last thing I really see here is Andrew said, Chloe Sullivan reference from Smallville made my day. I enjoyed the flashback episodes, and the casting of young versions of the sisters was spot on. Any idea what John's car license plate could mean? It's 10ST176. When I first saw it, my first thought was Lost 176. Because it being a 1, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it could mean. Original. I don't know. I'm going to go with Lost. And then 176 could be many things, but I don't know what it could mean. Other than that, that's all that I really see for our Q&As. We covered a lot of stuff. Thank you, everybody who sent in Q&As. Like I said, make sure after you watch your episode each week, you guys can do a hashtag Supergirl Q&A. Send it in to us. We usually watch the episode in about a 24-hour time. Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. Maybe I'll try to tweet out more often, like when we're done watching or whatnot. Right? So now we need a poll, which Melanie said she would have this week. Melanie, what is the poll?
Oh, good heavens, no.
What? Guys, for the poll this week, we're going to talk about the license plate of John's car. Because when I first saw it, I saw something, I'm like, I don't know if that means anything. And then someone also asked about it in our Q&As. So, do you think John's license plate actually means something? The license plate number is OST176. So the options are going to be yes, you think it means something, no, you don't think it means anything, and then leave a comment on Patreon, and we will talk about that next week. Melanie, do you think it means anything?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's just a random license plate?
No, it says Lost It 9.
That's a 6.
No. X, 1, I with an X is 9.
There's no I or X there.
SIX.
Lost It's 9? Is that what you're saying? So you're turning the 6 into an SIX?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're just getting more complicated.
Yep.
All right, so you think it means something?
Yeah.
All right. I want to say yes, it does, but I don't know what it means. I hope it means something. Because I always do this with Eric about something like, oh, look at that license plate. I bet it means something. And I write it down. He's like, Aaron, stop it. And it drives me crazy. So let me know, and we'll drive Eric crazy. Bye. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to enter into the poll, make sure you guys go over there. Also, if you haven't watched the full length yet, full length is also available over at our Patreon. And make sure you guys subscribe for all Arrowverse coming out soon, because we got that crossover coming soon. Don't want to miss it. It's going to be fun. Thanks.